Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku, and I'm here to tell you my overall thoughts on Boku no Hero Academia thus far, because this morning I finally caught up to the manga. So this will be my overall thoughts from between chapters 21 and chapter 101, because tomorrow I'll start reviewing the chapters weekly, because I know tomorrow's going to be chapter 102. So yeah, it feels good to be caught up with Boku no Hero Academia. It took me a while, but I did it. So the next manga I will be catching up on is Noragami, so stay tuned for that. Some arcs were overhyped for me, so I didn't enjoy them as much. Like, people told me that the arc right after the sports festival one was where it goes in, and like people were talking about the Stain arc so much. That's incredible. It's crazy, man. Nothing's gonna beat this arc. So I was so ready for it, and that arc was over in a flash. That's like the shortest arc in the entire in the entirety of my catch up. Like you can adapt that Stain arc in an episode or an episode and a half. It's really short. I do like Stain. I like Stain a lot, and he's a really important character. He made a massive effect on everybody else in the series there, but the events that took place, they were just overhyped for me. So I was just like, that's it? He's defeated already? That took like an hour. Like I was over, like, people overhyped the Stain arc for me, so I didn't enjoy it as much. But the arc before the Stain arc, which is the sports festival, that was so entertaining, and that was the arc that made me add Todoroki and Tokoyami to my best boys list, which, by the way, my top 3 best boys is number 1, Todoroki, number 2, Bakugo, and number 3, Tokoyami, which, by the way, Tokoyami needs more screen time. I don't know what you call it for manga. Panel time? Page time? I don't know. He needs to show up more, okay? Tokoyami needs more focus, because this dude is such a beast. Oh my gosh, and like him in Dark Shadow, I love Tokoyami so much, man. Come on, bring him back. Bring him back. He needs to be in every panel from now on, okay? And Todoroki, man, it was nice getting to know everything about him, from his past, like with his family, and his resolve right now. Just Todoroki is such a fantastic character, and Bakugo is still lit, man. Him with his epic explosion powers, how he's just ready to rage on any villain. Even though he got captured by the villain Allegiance, he still went ham on them, and I'm just like, Bakugo, you do not realize the situation you're in? But no, he does not care. He does not care. He's gonna go in and he's gonna win. So it's just, Bakugo's amazing. I love him. I love these characters. As for best girls, I don't really have a best girl. I kind of like them all, really. I like Ochako. I like Momo. I like Ashido. Ashido's hilarious. They're not really, I wouldn't say like best girls, though. I enjoy all of them. However, Midnight. She's my spirit animal. Midnight is me. Whenever I see Midnight, I see me. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is me. Like, she's amazing, man. Whenever she goes into like her incredible sadist mode, I'm just like, yo, this girl's me. I love her so much. So as we are right now with the manga, how the students, they've moved into UA. It's now become a dormitory, and the first strike team is still out there. So, you know, Dabi, Toga, Shigaraki, they're all still out there. Even though All for One has been defeated and Stain has been defeated, first strike team is still there. So they'll be making their comeback at some point. I don't think we're going to be getting any new villains, but hey, you never know. And I'm really happy that we got to dive into the psyche of Shigaraki, because I never found him to be a good villain at all. I always found him kind of like dumb, and that he like tried to be important but really wasn't. But then finally when we got into the inner psyche of his character, I'm just like, yo, this guy's messed up. Okay. And we also find out that Shigaraki is the grandson of Nana, which is All Might's master, like predecessor. So I'm just like, yo, Ooh, like I can't wait to learn more about that whole situation there. I really want to learn more about All Might's master Nana, because like she seemed like a really great hero, and overall this has been a really entertaining manga, and I love how the arcs just get darker and darker as you go along. Like honestly, that forest training camp arc thing, like the training camp arc, that's my favorite one. That is my favorite one. I know a lot of people are going to be all like, wait, but the arc right after that, with the battle between All for One and All Might, that's not your favorite? Like, that, don't get me wrong, that was epic. And it is sad to see that All Might had to retire. But still, for me, the training camp arc is my favorite thus far. That was just too epic. Oh my goodness. And the character designs of the villains, they get more and more gruesome. They kind of throw you off a little bit, but you know what? Just whatever. I enjoy it. Like, honestly, Dabi's character design. Jesus. Dabi, yo. What happened to you, man? I hope we get to learn actually more about Dabi, because I am interested in his character. The manga's paced very well too. Like, after we get like one really intense arc, which you know is basically every arc now, we get like, you know, the really intense arc where there's some sort of battle with the villains. Then after that, we cool down for like a chapter, and then they go into training for a little bit, happy times, versing teachers or whatever, or trying to improve their quirks or something like that. And then right after that, we get another really intense and dark battle. So I like the pacing of it. It's really good. So I'm so happy that you guys requested me to catch up with Boku no Hero Academia, because I am loving it. It feels like an actual comic book to me. It doesn't feel like I'm reading a manga. It just feels like, you know, something I'd read out of like The Dark Knight or something like that. Although The Dark Knight is darker than Boku no Hero Academia, but I'm just saying, like, in terms of arcs and how it gets darker and darker every time, it just kind of gave me like the Dark Knight vibes. But anyway, thank you so much for requesting me to catch up with Boku no Hero Academia. It has been such a thrill. So, next manga I'll be catching up with is Noragami. Let's see how long this will take me. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.